Hi, FlossTube.
Hi.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
And we are stitching the dream. Hello to everyone. Today is Thursday, October 22nd. Yeah. We meant to do this last week, but we were really tired. So it's been about 3 weeks since our last video.
Which is a lot sooner than our last one before our last one.
I think that was 3 months. So crazy year, like everyone's saying. But
yes.
we had a busy time this past 2 weekends ago.
Wow, has it been that much time?
It has. So
wow.
2 weekends ago we did our little modified Whistlestop retreat, and last
here at Casa de Menton.
That is my house.
Yes.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
We had the whole crew.
Yes.
Some stayed over. Some stayed overnight. Some went home each
every night.
This one stayed
she
every
had to kick me out.
I did. I literally did.
Mark
I'm like,
was
Crystal,
on his way.
You're not really staying here till Mark gets here, are you? She's like, no.
I left, 15 minutes before he got here?
No, he was a little later, but I was like, I am peopled out. I need some downtime.
Even I needed downtime, and that is like big shocker. So.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was super fun.
It was really good.
Some of the girls did their Startstober.
Yes.
Where they had Mondo starts, a huge number of starts. I did not. I did.
What'd you have, 6?
Well, remember, I was only going to start 1. I did 8.
8?
I had 8 starts.
Oh, wow.
Why?
That's even more than I thought you did.
Me too.
And, I mean, I'm only going to start 1. I'm going to work on my other things.
That didn't happen.
No.
Well, because I have issues. I do. I have issues. And
it's all about how you feel.
Yep. And
what you feel like.
Yeah, and it was a free weekend where we were allowed to start.
Anything.
Those of you who were still in the Whip It,
yes,
the Whip It challenge, I dropped out in April because I have issues.
Well, like we said before,
yeah.
You were out of town, but I thought I would only have about 11, and I ended up with 20.
I know, you told me that yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
I had
like
20. Well, I'm a late night person. So, during the day when we're all here, we're all stitching, we're talking, we're getting food to eat and all that other stuff. Well, when everybody goes to sleep, Crystal stays up till about 3 in the morning. And still got up at 8.
So get this. So she goes to bed at 3, gets up at 8, and then comes dragging her butt into the kitchen. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, Crystal, go to bed before 3 o'clock.
I can't.
She couldn't do it.
Nope. It was just that quiet of everything. And I was able to get some really good ornaments started, mostly at night. That's what I did. And then I counted back because I didn't even get to post all of them because I was tired the next morning. But I counted back and I'm like, holy moly. 20! I mean, and some of them are only like this big, but still.
Hey, start's a start.
I know. And it's supposed to be our starts for 2021, but I'm not going to make it another whole year.
Well, who knows? Who knows? I'll try it next
I've already found other things I want to start.
I think I will get into the whip challenge for 2021 and see if I can last longer than April this next year. But
that's right.
We'll see. We'll see. Woo. So we're not actually going to show all of our starts because I think we'd end up being here. We would be here
forever.
A long time. Even though I know you guys would love to see them all because they are super cool. Yeah. So I think we'll show them over time.
We'll share them over the videos because we'll pick out some cool ones now and then show you some cool ones on the next one and stuff like that. Well, and
plus some of them don't have a whole lot of progress on. So
no,
especially
this one
when they get a little
like. I mean,
I think you called me fat. This one.
No, but it's so cute because here she has, I remember at one part during the retreat, she's like, oh, you guys, look at this. And it's like this much. And I'm thinking, why is she? Because the pattern is so big. And she's like, I love it already.
I do. And that, I know the one you're talking about. Yes. And I do love it. I showed it to Mark the other day and he was like, because it's on 56 count, so it's really dinky stitches. And Mark looked at it and he said, "Wow, that looks like it just came off the printer."
It does.
It does.
It does not look like cross stitch.
So I'll show you that one.
It's gonna be gorgeous. And 56.
56, and it's actually kind of cool to do. I was surprised.
Ladies, get out your pillowcases and try to do a cross stitch pattern on one of them. That's about what it's the equal to.
No, that would be.
I don't know. See? I mean, oh my gosh. I would have to have the most strongest magnifying light ever. I mean, what was I doing the other day? 1 over on 32, and I hate to say it.
She's like, I can't see this.
When I got home, I'm just like, this isn't. No, I can't.
Pretty.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go blind.
Well, that's a problem.
I did 1 over 1 on 32 count, and I'm like, I'm gonna go blind. I can't. And I mean, and the line is just like the thinnest. And no, it's just not me. It's you. I can't do it. I just can't.
Because my little telling emblems are 32 count 1 over 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, my little telling emblems right here.
Yes.
That's the first one of the tiny tiles.
I can't. I just can't. Well.
Yes, dear.
So let's show these people some of the things we did. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So, tell you what, let me show this one first because as a group.
Yes, and I didn't bring mine, so that's good. Yeah,
so the group of 9 of us that have been doing this retreat for 3 years now are doing our lasting friendship. We're doing it as in a round robin, and we're doing this version of the pattern of the chart. Stephanie recharted the center section here so that we could fit all of our initials on there. So so that'll be really fun. So
I cannot wait to see some of the colors because
me too.
Did you see Sharon's the other day?
Yeah,
she posted
it up
hers.
A bit.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be gorgeous.
So I've got
you've got a lot done.
Our first assignment as the owner of the piece is to do the outside border. And something else that I don't remember. I'll have to ask Katie because I don't remember. But so the outside border
by Christmas.
By our next get together, which is our Christmas gift exchange
at the Golden Lamb
in early December. So this is how far I've got on mine. Mine is on a 40 count. I think it's Dark Cobblestone. I accidentally bought.
Is that a 1 over?
No.
Oh, good.
Well, yeah, it's 1 strand over 2 stitches.
It'll help.
Yeah, so and I'm doing it. My border's in Gentle Art Cinders is the color, which is my favorite color. Yeah. My favorite floss is there. So I'm about halfway done with the outside border. Do you like? And this little, check this out. This little needle minder that one of the girls gave to all of us because we're all doing a sampler. That's from Sharon. So she got us all little sampler needle minders.
Which is so sweet.
Super sweet. Well, Sharon,
I think this is my first sampler.
Wow.
This is my very first sampler.
Well, you guys made for me.
Well, that was different. Yeah, that
for
was
my wedding.
True. That's true. We did do that, and we
as
each
a round
took
robin.
and we each took a section on a decent count that we could all see.
It's so pretty. I've got that hanging up on the end of my hallway. So that was a start that everybody did.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
On a 32 or 34 count, not 40.
Yours is on 32 count, 34?
No, the one that we did for you.
Oh, mine, yeah.
Yeah.
I love mine.
I know, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Do you want to go next? Because I just, even though.
Okay, so my first one, this was when I was in Dallas visiting my daughter the last time. I bought this, Teresa Kogut's, and I just love it. This is Merry Christmas. It's called... Is that
Belsnickles?
Belsnickles.
Belsnickles. I love the name.
And I love those Santas and those
super
colors.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
I know. I am so stinking excited. And this was one of my starts. And ta-da! Look at me.
You got a
Look
hat.
at me go. I got a hat.
You do.
And I'm doing the called for colors because I absolutely fell in love with them. And this is...
That's unusual for you.
I know. But look at these colors, lady. I couldn't come up with better colors.
I know.
That is just gorgeous.
Go Teresa.
I know.
Although she does the cutest stuff.
Oh my gosh, and they're so vibrant.
I'm still in love with Wilbur. And I don't even have Wilbur.
But
I don't think he's on cross stitch yet,
I'm doing it on 32 mocha. And so I was just in love with this.
That's going to be beautiful.
I am so excited. So excited.
Yay. So one of my starts is something that I don't even remember buying this. I've had this a long, long time.
You have had it a long time.
Yeah. I was looking to see if it had a copyright date on it. I can't. Anyway, it's from the Vickery collection. It's called Holiday Sparkle. So this is...
so pretty.
This is a start. So I'm doing this on a 40 count white opalescent. I don't have a lot done, but I've got one of the bottom snowflakes and one of the bottom ornaments started, but
that's
it's
so
really
pretty.
I mean, it's got so many colors and it's
it's a heat, right?
Yeah, I think so. Michael, I thought I read it.
I thought so too. But he has amazing amount of colors.
Oh my gosh. And it changes like one stitch change, one stitch change. So this is actually going to be a challenge for me, I think.
Wow.
But I'm looking forward to this.
Stitchers that when it changes so much, they just keep the threads on there. Have you ever done that?
No.
I haven't either. Knowing
parking.
me.
I think they call it parking.
Yes. Knowing
if I'm
me,
wrong,
mine
I'm
would
sorry,
be a
but I
tangled
think it's
mess.
parking.
But you, I would see, I could actually see you doing that.
I've seen it done, not live and in person, but I've seen it done when people do like the big full coverage, like the Hades and the...
And they just have them all down on their needle minders.
I don't know that I would do it on that, but...
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Right. This is something I found on Stash Unloading. And I'm telling you, ladies, first of all, y'all know I love pumpkins because I'm practically going to have a pumpkin wall. But I found, this is Steampunk Pumpkins, a spooky scene. Look at that.
That's super cute.
That is so awesome.
It's adorable.
Yes. And you want to see my start? Ta-da! I got a leaf done. Look at that. I got a leaf done. And this is a variegated violet. I just had this.
That's pretty
fabric. I just had it in my stash.
That is really pretty.
And
I'll search that for you if you'd like.
Yeah, because I don't remember where I'd gotten it, but it's a variegated, just real pretty lavender. But I got to tell you a little story. So
once upon a time.
So for our retreat, I thought, this is a really good time to get organized with my stuff. So Lisa has this gorgeous sunroom, and it's right off of the kitchen and then into the great room. You guys, if you followed me on Facebook, you'll see some of the pictures I'm taking where the children's table with the youngins, that was Stephanie, Melissa, and Katie, were here. The youngins stayed there. And then
if it wasn't so messy, I'd turn the camera and show.
Right. We were the mature women who were in the great room. Well, I was taking a photo from this room, standing in the door frame. So anyway, this is a gorgeous room. This is Lisa's piece.
My haven.
Her haven.
And
yes, it's where she comes every morning when she wakes up with her cup of coffee. And it's where she just kind of, after getting up and does her stitching. So I brought every bit of my fabric, every bit of my floss.
Which is fantastic because it was a great opportunity for you to go through. And
other people looked through and got some pieces if they needed it. I brought every bit of my floss. I brought all of my Q-snaps, all of my, when I say my floss, I had all my fancy floss, my DMC.
Let me add to this.
All of my charts.
Let me add. So Crystal lives about 5 minutes from me. So she came with her suitcase because she was going to stay, the whole weekend. So she brought her suitcase and she brought her 2 big bins of her little roller bins that she carries all her, like you would carry a sewing machine, the kinds. So it's these 2. But then she had to run home later on to do something with the I don't know if you have to let the chickens out or do something with it.
I had to put them away.
So when she came back, she brought 2 more bins. And that happened 3 times. Every time she came back, she brought 2 giant bins of shit.
Cross-stitch crap. And the girls were so funny because they're just like, we were all thinking, were you going to bring another whole bunch? And I'm like, yes.
So they were taking bets. Is she going to fit it in her car in one load to leave?
That's right, I did.
She did.
My Honda Fit is like a little pickup truck. But
anyway, so she had all this stuff.
This is a big room, guys. And I had it spread all over, organizing. And then every time I had to come back into it, I had to flip it all through again. So
when she says organizing, what she means is...
just putting it back. I'm a right-brain, abstract, creative person. So the girls kept like, oh my gosh, do you have anything left at home? Did you bring every bit of your stuff? I'm like, no, there's a lot left at home. And this poor thing is like, well, my peace and tranquility room isn't so peaceful and tranquil. So
to add one more thing,
it was...
So everybody's got their big giant stitching bags that we all take with us when we go to retreats and this and that. So, Melissa has her big bag here. Katie's got her big bag here. And, Pam's had her stuff. And so everybody
had their stuff together.
So, and then Crystal's stuff was all, all over. My stuff was neatly put away where I store them on a regular basis. I couldn't get to my stuff.
Well, one night...
I walk into the room, I'm like...
she had to, step over, move. I think it was, the second or third night. When I was up until 3:30 or 4 in the morning, I thought, you know what? I can make this neater for Lisa because I saw her walking over my stuff.
And she did. She made it substantially neater. But what she did was made it neater in front of my cabinet. I still couldn't get to my stuff. But it was very neat. I just couldn't get to my stuff.
So if you ever invite me over...
Don't.
I come with a carload.
She has baggage.
I do.
Baggage. Anyway.
But I just thought I would. It's yours now because I just shared my amazing steampunk pumpkins.
That was really cool.
I love those.
The steampunk. Okay, what do I have next?
Your daughter Alex, I think, is really interested in them.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, she commented a lot on my...
Yeah, so my daughter Alex actually popped in and stitched with us a couple of...
She did her Harry Potter for the baby.
Yeah, she did Harry Potter for the baby's room because both my daughters pregnant due in December.
Both of them. That's so fun.
Okay, so another start that I had is
I love this.
Quaker House Samplers. I did the vertical. There's two patterns on here. One's a horizontal, one's a vertical. So it's by Carriage House Samplings, and I did the vertical one. So I started this one, and I've had this pattern for quite a while, wanting to start it, but I've never quite found what I wanted to start on. So Melissa had this really pretty dark gray linen that she had this little extra piece on, and I couldn't pick out anything. So I'm like, Melissa, I can't get to my linen. Can I have yours?
She didn't have that dark gray anyway.
I didn't. So I started on this.
Isn't that pretty? I love the red house.
Yeah, so that's Classic Colorworks Bandana, and I think this is Tarnished Gold by Gentle Arts, I believe. Mm-hmm. But I love this gray.
Isn't that pretty?
So that was a start.
It's light enough that it's not one of those really dark that you are like...
And I think we counted this, and I think it was a 32 count. Go figure. I could see it without glasses. It was really awesome. I like how this is coming.
That is really
I need to pick out. I thought I had a green picked out to go with this, but the green was blending into the gray too much. So I need to pick out either a green or a blue of some sort. So any recommendations that would kind of fit in with this, to add that third color, send them my way.
Yeah, that would be really good. So this next one I found. And I've never seen it before, and it is white swirl pumpkin, and it's only 2 colors, but it's got beads, lots of beads, and I'm so, Yeah, it's designed by Shannon Wasiliev. Wasiliev.
We'll go with that.
Wasiliev.
Whatever your name is, I think it's a fun name. Wasiliev.
And look at how beautiful that is. But they did it on a gray. And since I was going to do a white pumpkin, I got very creative.
You did.
So, yes, I did. And it calls for silks. It's only 2 threads. So, wait a minute. Yeah, it goes this way. So, I am doing it on orange.
Oh, pretty.
Color and cotton, 32 count. And I went to Keepsakes and I got...
Soie.
Yeah, I got their Belle Soie. And so, they're silks, right? I thought so. That's what they told me.
That's what Belle Soie is.
So, that's right. So I got the
pretty.
Kiwi and the Oatmeal.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, look at that. I just love it so much. And so this is going to be so pretty on that. Oh,
Yes.
Yes. I am in love,
great.
ladies. And that was one of my starts also.
So even though we were sitting in a chair next to each other almost the whole week, well, maybe in the same room anyway, I haven't seen any of these. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I did see the other pumpkin, but
I think
this is cool for me because I didn't see it.
Real, yeah. That one I just fell in love with. And I really kind of wanted to keep it in the fall, not the gray, because gray's not me. And so...
It's for me.
I know. You're gray.
I am so gray.
I'm bright orange.
You are such a happy color.
So
I'm dull and drab.
Never. Are you kidding me? Never.
So another start that I did, I bought last year at StitchCon. It's at the trunk sale there. It's by Lindy Stitches.
Oh,
And you gotta remember, when I bought this, I had been married for a month, a week, a couple weeks.
Which we were so thankful she came with us.
So, yeah. So this is I Love You More Than Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday you got on my nerves. I saw this at the trunk show and it just tickled me to pieces. Lenny was teasing me. She's like, wait a minute, you're a newlywed. What? It's like, but it's funny.
It is fun.
So I'm doing it on this, I don't know what the fabric is. It's an opalescent light blue 40 count something that I bought a long time ago and I never did anything on it. But I'm stitching this for Mark and his favorite color is any shade of black. So that's where I am right now.
Yes.
It's almost, well, anyway. And I'm gonna pick up a heavily variegated black and gray to do all the ribbony kind of intricate work in between. I already threw it down. It's just to keep it all in the blacks because I thought that's kind of a nice, the happy little thought and then the snarky little comment and then
he'll be able to put it in
the black
his
hearts
office.
and we'll see. So anyway, so that was another start that I had.
That is so cool. I love it, and I love how you changed it. So it's more manly, so that he can do that. Well, I'm going to show you one more
start
that I started.
Good,
and
I only have one more start to show too.
Oh, good. Y'all know I am a farmer. I had a garden this year. I have chickens now.
She now has chickens. 2 chickens.
Even though they're young, and the sisters, they were saying, "Oh, my chickens lay in the winter." The sisterlies, and I was like, "How? What do you do?" And then she asked her sister, and she was like, "Well, they slow down a lot in the winter." Well, mine are only 7.5 months old, and they're molting, and they're new to my place,
so they're stressed from the move.
Yes,
yep.
Even though I come out. They're like buck, 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 coming all up to me and everything because I give them treats. I give them mealworms. I give them grapes. I give them...
I tell you, blueberries. They love blueberries.
I'm going to try the blueberries next. And so anyway, they are absolutely amazing. So in honor of Daisy and Lily, I'm going to do Henpecked.
That's super cute.
From Plum Street. Look at that. I cannot wait.
That's really cute.
And now I get to buy one of those tall signs like at Hobby Lobby that says farmhouse. John says, "I don't think you qualify." I said, I grew vegetables and now
chicken.
I have poultry and a dog. I might even get a bunny next year. Yep.
She might.
I might.
Well, we're
train it to live with the chickens.
Well, I don't know if we're going to, but we're debating buying some property and building a house, have a little bit of land.
I love her.
And Crystal was like, "Do you think you'll get chickens again?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get peacocks and a goat."
She can have the goat go out and clear the backwoods.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, then we can put a walk trail. And so here it is, and I'm doing called for. I even did the called for fabric, and this is what it looks like. I know, aren't you guys just fascinated?
I'm in awe.
But you know what's fun is Sharon. She, I was doing it, and I had this not so cute chicken needle minder. It was just something I saw and I picked up.
That's
Sharon pulled out of her bag this adorable chicken, and look, you guys, it matches the middle chicken. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I think I fell in love with the needle minder as much as I fell in love with the pattern. I really like it. So those are the ones I'm showing you this week.
And I have one more to show. This is that 56 count one that I started just because it's so cool, and because I just said I'm gonna get peacocks if I build a house. So this one I bought as a PDF, and I don't have a picture, but I have it on my tablet. This is the Peacock Garden Sampler, I think it's called.
That's gonna be gorgeous.
So this is what. Hold on one second. I gotta. Okay, that was bothering me. So this is what it'll look like, in a few years.
She'll have it done.
But it's super fun to do. I don't remember the designer, but I'll put it in the comments. This is not the frame I'll be doing it in, but so right now that's where I am so far. I'm doing it with Silks for You silks from Australia. I think it's color 132 if anybody's interested, but I bought them out, so you can't get it. So that's where I am so far. That's the bottom, and this is like a river or a moat that's coming under this bridge that will arch through here. But look at this.
56 that she's doing.
This is the 56 count that I'm doing. So
like Mark said, put that up close. That looks like a digital print. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm doing it right now. I've got it on a Q-snap because I ordered I'm not sure how to pronounce Omanic or Omanic scroll frame. So, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, and I'm going to actually shout someone out for this because I love these scroll frames. This is my long dog sampler.
Look at this one sampler, too.
The Death by Cross Stitch. So, this is Death by Cross Stitch, but this frame is actually what I wanted to show you guys because I love this. They're just super awesome frames, and for me they're great for these monster projects that I weirdly have to start.
That is just
so I needed one for my peacock sampler because it's just so much easier to work when it's all scrolled up like that. And I don't have the extra fabric falling all over. But prior to September, you could only order them from the factory directly in Estonia, which I love to say. Estonia.
You smell good.
Thanks. Estonia. So anyway, they just started doing, they got a U.S. distributor. Just started in September, and I saw that on their website, so I went out and I ordered one, and I've been emailing with the lady, because of course I ordered the wrong thing, and I needed to send a correction, which she took care of immediately, and this is their first batch of distributing these Omanic
from
frames.
the U.S.
From U.S. So I thought that was super awesome. Her website is JT Stitching Corner. JT Stitching Corner. And she seems super sweet. So I told her, it's like, you know what, I'll mention you in our FlossTube. Maybe somebody will go, because I love these frames. If you do big projects, especially, I mean, they'd be great for small ones too.
Because you're ordering a smaller one.
I love these frames. So anyway,
yeah.
So once I get my cool frame, I will put this on my cool frame, and then I'll show it to you again. Anyway.
Because she's got the really big one for your Hade.
Yeah, my Hade, and then this is, I've got this one on my Long Dog. And
so, yeah.
Anyway.
And who is it again?
JT Stitching Corner.
Okay. And she'll have that in the comments below, too.
Hi, Jessica. I'm the crazy one who just ordered the wrong thing.
Do we want to do...
I have a finish.
Yeah, you have a fully finish.
I have a finish that I did at...
Oh, yes.
At our little modified retreat. So I'm counting this as 3 patterns because it's gotten 3. Or I'm counting it as 4 actually because I have an accounting degree.
1, 2, 3.
Golly. Anyway, so I finished one of them a while ago. So then I was working on the second one, which I finished. Dun, dun, dun.
Yoo-hoo!
So I got the second one done.
I love that. Gosh.
But I tell you, Renato Perelin, your stuff is beautiful. I love your designs. This is Caltanto di Magia. I think it's, I don't know what that means. I looked it up once.
I remember you.
Yeah, so that was the first one I finished.
Oh.
And then this is the second one. So
gorgeous. 2
more to go, and then I'll call that one Dun Dun Dun. So that was that was my finish that I've done. Did you didn't?
I have a finish.
Yay!
So I showed you guys.
Have a finish. I do love that one.
So I showed you guys my tulips that I had bought during market, and they're fresh picked tulips by Barbie Tingley and the Petal Pusher. So I did everything called for except for this little white one because I did this on a 28 count color and cotton that I had gotten a long, long time ago. It is a mint green. And guys, look. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh,
yes.
I love it.
Well, didn't you say you're going to put your initials
I'm going to put my initials in the little bitty clear box down here with the year. Yay. I can't wait to finish it and have it fully finished. And I already have an idea of how I'm gonna do it. And you guys will be very not so surprised. You'll look at it and go, oh, that looks like crystal.
Probably.
Because I already did it to my playing with Jax. So
ooh, I know what she's doing.
Yes.
I remember.
Mm-hmm. So that is a finish. I will send it off to get it hard finished. And then
do the rest.
I cannot wait. Yes.
Yay.
I know. You have an
I do. I have an FFO back from the framer, but I hung it on the wall, and to get it down, you'd have to be looking at my butt, and I don't think you want to. So I'm just going to tip this up a little bit, and so that's my my Midnight in the Garden by Sampler Cove. But I love it. Look how pretty it looks. I wish I had it down so you could see.
Do you want me to get it?
No, I don't want to look at your butt either. So I'll pull it down.
I don't know if the screen's big enough for my butt.
I'll pull it down next time and show it real close because
it's gorgeous.
I just picked it up yesterday, so I was super
beautiful.
excited. They called me in the morning. They said your thing's done. I'm like, I'm there. I was there within 20 minutes.
Yeah, and everything you did with it is so
well.
Nice.
And I did it just exactly what it was. Everything called. Well, it was specialty dyed to match the original. Mm-hmm. And I did change the words. I didn't put the ABCs. I put a line from I think it was a Keats poem. But I'll pull it down next week and show it all to you.
Yeah, I have a gift from Kentucky Stitcher, which is Darla, and she sent this to me because she knew how much I love the tulips, and I commented on this, and she's like, "It's yours," and it is a Tellum emblem. It's these tulips. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty.
And I think that this will be gorgeous along with my other tulips for spring and summer.
Yep.
And thank you, Darla. You're just a sweetheart, and I appreciate it. I just love it so much. I cannot wait to start that. And now we have a drawing to give away.
I left my phone. Hold, please. And I can't pause because I don't know how to restart. Anyway, so Crystal's going to entertain you while I go get my phone.
Yep.
Sorry. Do a dance.
So, do a dance. So, this is my live, love, laugh, be thankful that I did, and I showed you guys last week. And so, this is a kit that is fully kitted. It's never been opened. Yes, people, I buy duplicates. I don't know why. I don't know how.
Because you have issues too.
I have so many issues.
Okay.
So
we have a list of everybody who commented.
All with your names.
Yep. And they're all numbered, and I've got a randomizer on my phone. Numbers 1 through 69. 1 through 49.
I don't know where you got that
Those
number.
are Freudian. 1 through 49. I will hit randomize.
Look how red she is. Oh boy.
Let's get to the giveaway. Okay, so I'm going to hit randomize, and it's going to give us a number, which is, oh my gosh, number 1.
Are you serious?
Well, I guess it's just as likely to get number 1 as it is 49.
I know, but that's just Louise Harrington.
Yay, Louise Harrington. So, Louise, there will be an email listed in our comments section below our video. Just email us your mailing address, and we'll get this out to you.
Alrighty. Wow, that was nice.
Yay.
And so this wraps up this video.
Oh, it does. Look at us. Anyway, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Crystal.
And we are stitching the dream.